Mechanics who work on trucks every day keep steering budget buyers toward the same handful of used models, the ones that shrug off 200,000 miles like it's nothing. This one's for anyone hunting the sub-$20,000 truck market, whether that's for work rig, a first vehicle, or something to tow a trailer on weekends without financing a $60,000 payment. Search reliable used truck under $20K and you'll find the same worried question repeated across owner forums. Is this thing gonna nickel and dime me to death, or will it actually make it to 200,000 miles? At that price point, you're almost never buying a truck with zero issues in its history. You're choosing which platform tends to age gracefully and which one turns into a money pit right after the warranty runs out. So which 5 trucks keep showing up in mechanic shops with nothing more than routine wear? And which mileage sweet spot should you actually be shopping in? Look at what mechanics and longevity data actually point to, and a pattern shows up fast. The trucks that consistently cross 200,000 miles share the same underlying traits: naturally aspirated V6 or V8 engines, conventional automatic transmissions, and body-on-frame construction that hasn't changed dramatically in over a decade. The Toyota Tacoma and Tundra are the clearest examples. Both built around engines and drivetrains Toyota kept mechanically simple on purpose, prioritizing durability over cutting-edge efficiency. The Nissan Frontier follows the same philosophy, a naturally aspirated V6 with fewer complicated features than most rivals, and simplified mechanicals that keep repair costs low even when something eventually needs attention. Compare that to Ford's turbocharged EcoBoost lineup, where the 2.7-liter engine has developed a reputation for carbon buildup on the intake valves by around 100,000 miles. Not a deal-breaker, but a maintenance item budget buyers need to plan for that a naturally aspirated engine simply doesn't have. This same principle explains why higher-end diesel trucks, despite their own reputation for reliability, aren't part of this list. They're simply outside the $20,000 budget this guide is built around. None of this means turbocharged or newer trucks are bad. It means every added layer of complexity is one more thing that can eventually fail. And at this price point, you're usually buying a truck that's already 8 to 12 years old. The fewer systems it has to keep working flawlessly, the better your odds. Picture a landscaper shopping for a work truck on a tight budget. He finds 2 options in his price range. One is a 2013 Toyota Tacoma with 145,000 miles and a full service history. Oil changes, belts done on schedule, nothing dramatic. The other is a 2014 truck with a turbocharged V6, similar mileage, but no records past 80,000 miles. He buys the Tacoma. 3 years and another 60,000 miles later, his only unplanned repair has been a water pump and a set of shocks. A friend who bought the turbocharged truck ended up replacing intake valves for carbon buildup around 110,000 miles, plus a turbo-related sensor repair not long after, bills that added up to more than $1,000 the Tacoma owner never had to think about. Same budget, very different ownership experience. Here's where the budget actually gets you the most truck for the money. Toyota Tacoma 2012 to 2015 paired with a 4.0-liter V6 and a conventional automatic. This generation regularly clears 200,000 miles with standard maintenance. Expect to pay near the top of your budget. Resale value stays stubbornly high, which is itself a reliability signal. Toyota Tundra 2011 to 2014 with the 5.7-liter V8. Considered something of a modern classic among mechanics for surpassing 300,000 miles. In Rust Belt states, have a mechanic check the frame specifically. Earlier Tundras were part of a Toyota frame corrosion program. Nissan Frontier 2013 to 2019, a naturally aspirated V6 with fewer complicated systems than most rivals and affordable parts. Some owners report software-related shift quirks rather than major hardware failures. A dealer update usually resolves it. Ford F-150 2011 to 2014 with the 5.0 Coyote V8. Skip the early EcoBoost Turbo if you want to avoid the carbon buildup maintenance item. The naturally aspirated V8 is the simpler choice at this price point. Chevrolet Silverado 2014 to 2018 with the 5.3-liter V8. A straightforward layout and one of GM's most proven engine families, though check oil consumption history on higher mileage examples. Whichever you choose, get underneath it. Check the frame for rust, not just the body panels. Pull maintenance records, not just an accident report. And budget an extra $1,000 to $2,000 in that first year for tires, brakes, or a water pump. That's normal ownership, not a red flag. So here's the verdict. Under $20,000, the Tacoma, Tundra, Frontier, F-150 with the Coyote V8, and Silverado with the 5.3 aren't just cheap, they're the trucks most likely to reward you with real mileage instead of repair bills. The common thread is simplicity: naturally aspirated engines, conventional transmissions, and a decade or more of production history mechanics have already learned to fix. Buy any one of them with a clean frame, a documented service history, and realistic mileage expectations, and 200,000 miles isn't a stretch goal, it's the baseline. A used truck under $20,000 was never going to be perfect. Choose the one engineered to age slowly, and it won't need to be for a very long time.